Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the second edition of Model Cars and Coffee. No coffee today, and well, sadly, no tea either. I was going to make a cup of tea, but we are out of honey, and I have to have tea with my honey. I'm not a coffee guy. I like the smell of coffee, but I rarely drink coffee. I mean, it's maybe 1, 2 cups of coffee per year. And three things have to line up. I have to either be in the mood, it has to be really cold, and it has to be Dunkin' Donuts. There's just something about Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That's my coffee when I drink coffee. But those three things lining up rarely happen. And I think for me, I mean, I like the smell of coffee, but I think for me, what ruins it is I have to have a lot of cream and a lot of sugar in it. Now, tea, I have to have a little bit of honey. But anyhow, we're not here to talk about coffee. We're here to talk about model cars. And today we have a model truck. And this is the new issue of the International Transstar 4070A. I'm almost positive I never showed this one before or even mentioned it. I built this one in the early part of 2022. I was off work for a couple of weeks. I had COVID, and thankfully I was just sick for about a day and a half to 2 days. But I had to be off work for 2 weeks. So isolating from the family, either I was in the bedroom or I was up here in the hobby room. And I don't remember if I started it and finished it at that time period or had it already previously started and then finished it. But I know I built this thing start to finish in 2022. And it was the early part of the year. And this kit had come out. This kit wasn't out very long before that, and I was very, very excited to see this kit come out again. This kit was going for many, many years. They actually took the original mold for the 4070A and altered them to create the Transstar Eagle 2, which was a later version of this truck. So anyhow, this kit is a fantastic kit. I even left the steering where I could turn it. How about that? I forgot about that. I thought I was breaking something there. But this kit goes together very, very well. There was absolutely no issues with it whatsoever. The only problem that I personally had was the decals. It had stripes, and I wanted to use, but it was totally my goof up on the stripes. But I just went ahead with the little door name there. What's it say there? Airborne shipping, huh? All right. But yeah, that was the only issue with this kit at all. Very, very nice. Very nice kit. And if you're a truck guy and you don't have one of these in your stash, I mean, they're still readily available. There was actually 2 runs of this. There was and I don't have a box here to show you, but there was actually 2 runs. The first run, and then they later did one in the Ratfink paint scheme, and that one was readily available at Ollie's a short while after. I apologize, I didn't clean this thing. It's filthy, dirty, dusty. I don't have a proper case for this thing to put it in. But anyhow, you could find the Ratfink ones at Ollie's for like $20, and guys had snagged those up, and they were selling them. They were buying, they had both the tractor and the trailer. They were paying them $40 for them, and they were selling the combos for $100. I mean, I don't know. I guess, you need to make some money. Why not? I mean, I have bought a few of those combos. I know people that were looking for them, and they didn't have an Ollie's near me. And I did buy a tractor and trailer combo. And I said, hey, okay, here's the receipt. That's what I sold them for. I wasn't out to make any money off of them. But anyhow, kit's readily available. There's the Detroit. There's the Detroit. Yep, we lost the fuel tank. There's the Detroit diesel. Internationals. The engines were painted red. Yeah. Guess I have to glue that back on. Not a big deal. But yeah, great kit. I will be building another one of these here later on this year. I'll just set that in there for right now. But I will definitely be building another one of these later on this year. I don't know if it's going to be the 4070A or the Transstar 2 Eagle, but it'll definitely be an international cab over. Sorry guys, that's all we got for now. So we'll talk to you later.